Hi, Ryan Michael Galloway here with We Don't Need No Stinking Recordcompany.com, and I'm talking with a studio expert and recordist and engineer. By the way, I'll mention he's also a producer and an excellent drummer, and that's Dave Williams from the Vault Studios down in Houston. And we're talking about recording one of the most difficult things there is to record, and that's the drums. And we just talked about the drummer. Now let's talk a little bit about the kit. And I want to talk to you, Dave, about the different things on the kit. Without getting into the electronic side, let's talk about the kit itself and what makes it work. Like, what's going to make, I know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask you, and we're going to talk about it just for the benefit of our audience. Let's say you wanted a deeper snare sound. Would you, theoretically, if you're going through a different type of snare, what would be the difference you'd look for to give it a deeper sound?
Well, for a deeper sound, I might want to use a different mic that might pick up some more of the bottom end a little bit better, or just tune the drum. It's sometimes easier, a little bit more time consuming, but take a moment to tune the drum to the sound that you want. That in tandem with the microphone should give you the desired result.
So now we're talking about the kit right now. See, I don't know that much about drums, but I know that would a deeper snare give you a deeper snare? One that's instead of 5 inches to 7 or 8 inches deeper. How would that affect the sound, and would it help you get a deeper sound?
It'll certainly make it deeper. I've seen a lot of rock drummers use a 6.5 inch, 7 inch snare. It's really thick. It's loud. However, I've been able to get good results through the microphone and whatever processing we use on a regular 5.5 inch, 14 inch snare. But it's the tuning of the heads, actually. And if you don't know anything about the tuning, then ask the engineer. Usually most studios have a drum set in the room. Now, some drummers like to bring their own kit in, but be prepared to make some changes to the sound of your kit. While it may sound great on a live stage, it may not sound very, very good once you bring it into a studio and mic it up.
Dave, are there differences in head thicknesses between maybe brands, or can you buy a thicker or thinner head? Because it seems to me that would affect the tonality as well.
Well, it would. You can buy a regular, like the old-fashioned Remo head. They also have oil-filled heads. They have heads that have the outer ring is oil-filled to help dampen the sound a bit. Or the internal mufflers on the kit. That will make a big difference in the sound. However, in most music today, most popular music, if you're doing country pop, your drummer probably has a kit that's very conducive to the country pop sound. Let him bring his own snare drum in if that's the case. If you're doing more of a jazz, set, you're probably going to use drums that have heads on both sides. You get a little bit more ring out of it, or what have you. Thinner snare, get a little brighter sound. I would leave that up to the engineer first to allow the drummer to have a decent sound check. And don't be surprised if it takes a half hour or more to come up with a good drum sound.
I've seen it take 6 hours when you're really critical. It can take a long time, but depending on the set and stuff. Well, let's close that one off, and I got some other questions for you to ask you in the next segment. And I'm with Dave Williams of the Vault Studios in Houston, Texas. I am Ryan Michael Galloway with We Don't Need No Stinking Recordcompany.com.